Hello my friends, and welcome to a gateway with a view to the north coast of Cornwall. And thank you for joining the witch, El Hombre Pequeño, and I for Rides Through Time 7. Now that's Boscastle we're looking down over there, and that's where we're heading, and it's a place I've been meaning to get to. Ever since I filmed my video of Crackington Haven about a year ago. It's a lovely little place. I believe its name comes from its first inhabitants, who were the Botros, who had a castle. I don't think there's a lot left of the castle, but that's where the name Boscastle came from, somehow. Now, something I want to discuss on the way down is the Saddlebags social rides, because I'm planning on doing another one this year on the same Dartmoor loop. And I'd actually considered doing a second one along the North Cornwall coast, which would be from Launceston to Bude, Widmouth Bay, Crackington Haven, across to Boscastle here, and Tintagel, Port Isaac, and then my mate Dave, that's Dave with a duh, he suggested we end the ride on Davidstow, and I thought that's a good idea. Now, the last time I came here in a video was when I went to Minster Church, and this is where we ended up. It's a pretty little place, isn't it? Some pretty. Now what we'll do is I'll have a little walk through the village, and I'll tell you a little bit about the history. Now, I normally do a bit of homework before I do these rides through time videos, but I'm afraid I've neglected to do so this time. So if you know anything about the area and anything I say is wrong, please feel free to correct me. Now there's the harbour down there. Let's see if we can stop on this hairpin. Probably best not to, can't see anyway. Wellington Hotel, that's posh, isn't it? Okay, let's go and have a look around. There we got the Cobweb Inn, quite well known around these parts for its food and live music. Now, back in the day, I think Boscastle was probably the busiest trading port in the area along the North Cornish coast, and they used to ship out a lot of the slate from nearby Delabole. But then the railways came along, and the harbours, the trading ports died away. This is cute, isn't it? It's actually amazing that any of these places are here, and you'll see why I say that in a moment. Now we'll make our way down to the harbour. It's real pretty down there, and you got the rugged coast, which is a beautiful walk either direction from here, but you've got to be fairly fit. This is somewhere I've been meaning to come. I haven't been here for years. The Museum of Witchcraft and Magic. Lucky wishing well. By this coin my wish fulfill, for the well is filled by the witch's will. There's nuggets and everything in there. And look at that sign. This is especially for Dave with a duh. He's the only one that will get this, but look, the good stuff. Now you might think this modern bridge looks a bit out of place. It kind of leads me into the subject of today's video. Now the reason that bridge is there is because in 2004 there was a massive flood in Boscastle, kind of reminiscent of the one in 1952. Coincidentally, on the same day of the year, the 16th of August, there was a massive flood in Lynmouth. Sadly, I think 30 odd people perished in that one, thanks to the RAF rescue helicopters. I believe everybody in Boscastle survived. People were plucked from their cars, trees, and their houses, rooftops. So the original old stone bridge was damaged, and I understand the locals were less than happy with the design of its replacement. In fact, as they may well say in these parts, there was bloody hell up. This has actually been widened since the flooding. What I'm going to do is I'm going to post a couple of links in the description of the video down below to some videos of the actual footage of the flood at the time, and you'll see cars from the car park that I pulled into, which was full, and you'll see the cars, vans, motorhomes all been washed down here like toys. Absolutely horrendous. Now going back to Lynmouth's flooding disaster, there's actually a conspiracy theory about that one that claims that the government had been carrying out meteorological weather and atmosphere experiments. Ooh. I came here last summer with Mrs. Saddlebags, and there was actually nobody about. It was quite peculiar. We had the place to ourselves almost. There's actually more people here today. Still outnumbered by seagulls. Right, I think I'll get down to the little pier there. See if we can get the drone in the air.
It's hard to imagine on a day like today just how destructive and devastating a drop of rain can be. Okay, it was more than just a drop. Crackington Haven, just a few miles along the coast, suffered the same fate. Cars washed into the sea and property damaged. I happened to be on the beach there with my then 3-year-old son the day before, blissfully unaware of the extraordinary events about to unfold in less than 24 hours. Thankfully, there was no loss of life, and the terrible floods of 2004 are now little more than a distant memory. Well, apart from the new bridge, of course. That's a constant reminder for the locals. Bloody hell up, I tell you.
There you go. That was Boscastle and a bit of its history. I hope you enjoyed our little trip out today. As always, thank you very much for watching, and until next time, take care. Ciao for now. Bye bye.